Hello everybody and welcome to the Family Workout with me, Stefan. I hope you are well and ready to follow along with me at home. Now if you haven't seen the Family Workout before today, this is a fun, high energy, inclusive workout and it's designed for all the family to take part in and have a go with. So if there are any exercises today you think are a little bit too challenging, a little bit demanding, you can put in any exercise that you want in place. So you can march on the spot, you can go with some squats, you can move your arms around, you can go jumping jacks, or you can simply take a rest if that's what you need to do. The idea is that everyone has a go, has fun and works at their level. Okay, the workout today is going to go like this. We've got 4 minutes for our warm-up and 4 minutes for our cool-down. In the middle is the workout itself. The workout is split into 3 rounds and each round is comprising 3 1-minute working intervals with a 30-second recovery between each. Today, all of the minutes of work are split into 2 30-second exercises. So again, nice and quick, nice and easy to follow along with. If you are ready at home, I'm ready. We'll get our timer started and we'll get this workout well underway. Here we go. So starting off with our warm-up, we're going to go with rainbow sweep, right up across and overhead, turning the feet as we go. Just turning the body, pivot on that back foot. So I'm rolling my foot around, up and over with my arms. Big movements to start our warm-up. As always, getting the whole body ready for the exercise to come. 1 more of these. Perfect. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to do high, low at the front and then high at the back as we rotate again, getting ankles, knees, hips, the whole body, shoulders as well, nicely warmed up. Nice and smooth. Now make sure you have got room to move your arms around. If you need to bring those hands in closer, that is absolutely fine to do. We're just going to move through. You can get a little bit lower as we get into the front and start warming up those legs and hips as well. Nice big movements to begin. All right, from there we're going to take one arm, reach it right up overhead and then the other, just like doing a backstroke in the pool, up and then overhead, turning the body with it as well, getting the core nicely warmed up now as well as the shoulders. We're going to go 1 more on each side and then we're going to change again. Nice big movement turning from here. We're going to go wide with our feet now and we're going to sit the hips down to get a bit of stretch through that leg and through the hips, up and over. A little bit of a bounce on each side a couple times and then back up and over. This one a really good one to get the hips nicely warmed up, ready for the exercise. That's it. Again, just a little bit of a bouncing move, not too fast. Just take it at a comfortable pace for all of these moves. 1 more. All right, from here, what we're going to do, we're going to stand tall and we're going to open the gate. Alternating sides, we're going to turn the hip out as we go. Standing tall, now it's fine for you to take a step and get that balance. You can use the arms how you need to for balance, hands on hips or out to the side. And this one gives the moving legs some work to do, but also the stabilizing side as well, holding you up, balancing, ankle, knee, hip again, getting nicely warmed up. Perfect. 1 more on each side. That's it. So from here, what we're going to do is step back. We can walk down to the floor, walk those hands down the body to the floor, out into this position. We're going to go with a T rotation, feet wide, hands quite close together. And then as we turn to look up towards the ceiling, one arm's holding you up. We're giving that arm some work to do. We're giving our core some work to do as we hold those hips nice and steady. Don't drop towards the floor. Keep those hips level with the shoulders. All right, just over a minute to go. 1 more on each side. From here, as we come back down, we're going to go into a groiner step. That's going to be 1 foot forward and then step it back. Up on the toes on that back foot and try not to let that back knee touch the ground. I'm going to go for 1 more on each side. Step, foot to the floor if you can, flat. And then on the other side, we're going to walk those hands back, legs straight as we go, coming up nice and tall. From here, we're going to get our heart rate up. So we're going to go for a little bit of a jog on the spot. Light on those toes, shaking out those hands. All right, we've got less than a minute, just over 30 seconds. So in a moment, we're going to go into the exercises for our first minute of work. Switch it up now for a little bit of jumping jacks. Great exercise to get the body ready, as well as get the body working in the workout. Okay, so our first minute of work, we have speed skaters and then we have split jumps. Oh, a tough combination right off the bat. So our speed skater, we're going to push across. A favourite of ours on a family workout, pushing across just as far as you're able to go. Less distance if you haven't got the room. Split jumps, off we go. All right, speed skaters. Less time than I thought. Okay, speed skaters working across from side to side. Again, if you've not got the space, little hops will do just fine. Lower, the harder it is. That's it. Use those arms for a bit of balance. We've got 8 seconds more to go. And then it's split jumps. One more, and back now, split jump, down low, and we're going to switch. Now, just as high and just as low as you're able to go. Keep the weight on that lead leg. Use the arms or hands on hips, your preference. And we've got 10 seconds left to go. Now, this is a tough one. Get this one out of the way early. Anytime you need to pause, go right ahead and take that pause. Woo! All right, working straight away. So we've got another minute coming up. Plank with leg raises and then leg reach outs. So this one for the core. All right, plank leg raises. Hands on the floor, feet apart. One leg and then the other. Keeping that body nice and level. Resist the twist of the hips. Alternate leg reach out. Gonna go hands on the floor, no time. Plank leg raise, hands quite close, feet wider, about hip width apart. Keep that navel, that belly button pulled in, strong, steady, and stable towards the body. Pull that in nice and tight. Resist that twist at the hips. That's it. Lifting the foot, just in line with the body. And here we go. Change now. Hands on the floor, core strong. One leg, and then the other. Reaching out. Don't let that leg that's not moving just drop to the floor. Hold that leg level to the ground and use those core muscles. Keep your back flat on the floor and stay strong. Hands giving you a little bit of extra help if you need it. Less reach if you find you need to go with less. Whew, okay, that is minute number 2. Done and dusted. Here we go. All right, we've got high knees and switch squats for our last minute of work. High knees on the spot with the arms and switch squats where we switch the hand position. All right, I'm gonna open the window here. If you need a sip at any point of water, little sips is always best. Okay, high knees. This one really gets the heart rate going. So minute 1 and minute 3. That's where the hard work for the whole body's happening. Getting that heart rate up, working the muscles. Minute 2, it's all about the core for each of these rounds. 10 seconds more. Can we do this? Yes, we can. Okay. And it is ready to stop and change into our switch squat from the side, hips back, body down to reach the floor, tall at the top. That's it. One hand behind the body, like a superhero landing. Bang, that's it. Just as fast as you can. Keeping the legs working, keeping the heart pumping. And minute 1, that is done, taken care of. Okay, we've got our second round coming up. Mountain climbers and Jedi chops. Okay, mountain climbers, you may well know. Hands on the floor. Okay, one knee forward, and then we're going to switch those feet. Jedi chops. We did Darth Maul's a few workouts ago. One hand on top of the other, and you are deflecting those laser bolts and those blasts coming in. All right, so it's a great one to get the core working. Steady the feet and steady the hips, and chop, twist on your body as you move those arms. Mountain climbers, here we go. Again, minute 1 and 3 is about raising that heart rate and working the muscles through the whole body. This one certainly does that. Weight on those palms, Keep those knees low to the ground. All right, we've got 10 seconds. Come on, let's pick up that pace. All right, 5 seconds. And then we defend the Republic with our Jedi chops. 1, 2, up and over. Chopping down, arms, core, working, feet glued to the floor. Tough on this. Might think it's just the arms. But from side to side, turn, side bend, you'll feel the body working too. And that is it. First minute done. And we have our core for minute 2. Plank shoulder taps and bicycle crunches. Okay, good combination. Plank shoulder taps, hands on the floor. We're going to tap 1, 2, 1, 2, and bicycle crunches. One leg out, elbow to knee, and twist. Rest when you need to. Here we go. Plank shoulder taps, wide stance, narrow with the hands. Once again, resist that twist of the body. Nice and level with those hips. That's it. Keeping your body straight down the midline. Holding it for 5 seconds more. Don't let those hips come up or drop down. Stay level. And here we go. Crunches with that bicycle switch. And shoulders and head off the floor. Anytime you need a pause, just bring those feet to the ground and rest the head on the floor. But until then, elbow to knee, less than 10 seconds. You can do this all the way till we hear that buzzer. And there it is. Ouch. Felt those working. We've got our last minute now, our 3rd minute of round 2. And for this one we have 360 jump squats and core twists from standing. 360 jump squats. That is what we're doing here. Hopping around, turning. And then from here we have then core twists. Standing and we're chopping from side to side. Once again to get the core ready to go all the way. If you can, touch the floor with the fingertips as you hop from side to side. This is a tough one. Anytime you need a pause, go right ahead. We've got 15 seconds to go. Halfway through, all the way around to face the other direction. 5 seconds. Core twists coming up. Okay, let's go for it. Plant those feet and twist. One hand holding the other. Arms out. Hips square, hips level. Okay, turning from the body. Getting those shoulders to twist. So we're going to feel the midsection working. Hold those hands tight and twist across until we hear that buzzer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, okay, now we have 30 seconds recovery and 1 more minute. Reverse lunges and rainbow squats. Working the legs. Reverse lunge from the side. It is the lead leg that's doing the work. The back leg is just holding you steady. It's just for balance. And then from there, rainbow squat. Feet square. And if you can, keep those feet flat. Now the back foot, that can turn, but the foot that you're loading up on, you want that flat to the floor. Up and over. As we go with that rainbow. All right, reverse lunge. Here we go. Step back, we're gonna alternate sides. That's it. Making that front leg take all of the weight and balancing with that back foot. Now you can go faster if you're able to, or you can go slow and keep it nice and controlled. Notice how I'm using my hands in the opposite fashion, but you can go hands on the hips as well. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here we got rainbow squats. Up and over, all the way, reach, and then back down. Again, testing those legs. Can you touch the floor? If not, knees are fine. And keep that movement just as much as you can. Less than 10 to go. Up and over, up and over. And there it is. All right, minute 2, working the core. And we've got oblique crunches and planks. Okay, the oblique crunch. Lying down on the floor, fingertips to temples. And as we twist across, lifting the back and the shoulders off of the floor. And plank, I know you know the plank. Just holding that position as we're able to. 3, 2, 1, and twist. Twist. Now, if you want to simply touch the knees, you can. But if you're able to work a little bit more, and we'll come up as high as you can. Exhale, breathe out on the way up. Working the midsection, working those stomach muscles. And it is time to plank. 1, static position. Okay, up on those toes. Again, don't let those hips drop or bring them up too high. Level, a straight line from head to hips. Okay, right the way down the back. If someone was going to sit on you, you would make a perfect strong bench for them to sit on. Draw that navel in and up toward the spine. We've got 3, 2, 1. And time to rest. We've got 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Let's make this head on and work as hard as we have this entire workout in this last minute. Okay, we have got press-ups and jumping jacks. What a great combination. Upper body and then whole body. Press-ups, hands slightly turned out, feet as wide as you need, from the knees if you want to, and then down and up. Breathing out. Jumping jacks. I know you know this one. Here we go, press-ups. Last bit of work, last minute. That's it. Push all the way to arm's length. No matter if you're working from those knees or from those toes, just as full a range of movement as you can. We've got 30 seconds to work through, and we've got 5 left. And let's go 1 more, all the way up onto our feet, jumping jacks. Now, how fast can you go? Shot those arms up and down through the air. Pace is what we want to get that fitness up. Strong and fit by the end of this workout. Here we go, last few seconds. You can do this till that buzzer goes. And there it is. Oh wow, fantastic, great job. Listen, if you stuck with me through this whole workout, well done. Give yourself a big high five. That was a great effort. We're going to go into our cool down very soon. Until then, stay on your feet, keep your body moving, arms and legs, give them a shake. Give the body a bit of a shake. You can walk around the room. You can just simply step forwards and backwards. Or if you need to lean on those hands, on those legs, you can, but stay on the feet. We'll go hip circles to start off. Okay, keeping your body moving straight after some hard work. That'll stop you from feeling a bit dizzy, a bit faint. So always good to bring that heart rate down gradually, nice and slowly. So big movements with the body, and then back in the other direction now with the hips. Big movements to help bring that breathing and bring that heart rate down nice and slow. Nice slow breaths as we go. All right, from here, we're going to work across with our rotation. Again, I'm moving my weight from foot to foot. The back foot comes up on the ball of the toe. That's it. So a full body movement. It's nice to get that swing. A nice one to do after a workout. Hands can come in closer if you're strapped for space. You don't want to knock anything over or hit anyone who's working out next to you. From here, we're going to go ski jumpers. From the side, hands back, and then up overhead. Breath in, breath out. That's it, ankles, knees and hips. Big movements of the body. Slowing it down, slowing that pace. Getting the breathing in the heart to return back to normal once again. All right, from here, standing, we're going to go just as we did in our warm-up. So you'll notice some of these movements, good for both warming up and good for cooling down as well. One arm and then the other. We're going to go thumb up and then keep that thumb up, so turning the hand as we come towards the way down. That's it. One more, thumb up, turn, thumb up again, and on this side the same. Nice, very good. We're going to walk those hands down and just as comfortable as it is to drop those hips down, looking up, shoulders back. Bring those hips back up again. We're going to step forward into our groiner step. Okay, same side hand is going to reach up. I'm going to look directly up toward the ceiling, getting a stretch across the chest and shoulders. We're going to bring that hand underneath the body. Okay, that's going to increase that hip stretch on that front side. Back up to the top. We're going to go for 2 more of those reaches. That's it. We call that threading the needle. And 1 more. Up we go. And underneath. And then bring that hand back to the floor. And then on the other side, switch, switch. So we went up. I'm going to feel that stretch across the chest and shoulders. This arm holding you up. Still a little bit of work for it to do. Underneath the body, threading the needle through. And then reaching back up. Stretch. Getting that twist through the body. That stretch on the hip. And that stretch on the chest. And we've got 1 more to go underneath. And this time, bringing that hand back to the floor. Now this leg is going to go underneath the body and across. We're going to come down to feel a stretch on the hip, on the outside of the hip this time. All right, holding that low position. Ooh, and breathe. This hand's going to come to the floor again, and up we go, switching to the opposite side. That can be a tricky position to get into, but if you practice it, you'll get there. And you'll notice the hip becomes a lot more flexible over time. Nice, slow breaths. Just relax. What have we got? Oh, last 10 seconds. Okay, here we go. This hand's going to come back to the floor into our press-up position. Walk those hands back. And then hamstring stretch, calf stretch, and the back is going to feel the stretch as we hold that low position and slowly uncurl, unravel the body as we come up. Head, shoulders, the last to come up, rolling round those shoulders to finish. Listen, give yourself a big round of applause. If you followed me through this entire workout and you did it from start to finish, well done. High five once again. Now you've worked tremendously well. I will see you again tomorrow for another fantastic family workout. Until then, take care.